Hey all, by now you should know me, but I'll introduce myself again anyway. I'm Jamie, aka Dark Sakura, aka Dark Sakura TTV. I am a podcaster, hello Orangeland Radio 2DX, and the world's most okayest pig main. My self-appointed title has nothing to do with my game skill and everything to do with my mental state. I am generally okay with the game and with how I play. I have some personal guidelines for myself that keeps me okay. What works for me may not work for you, so keep that in mind. Now, the recap. Number 1, don't sweat the in-game chat, covered in part 1. 2, accept that the game has problems, covered in part 2. 3, you'll have bad games, it's okay, part 3. 4, don't play hangry, in pain, tired, whatever, also part 3. 5, play the game the way you want to. And 6, remember that it is just a game. It's a game. We're on number 5 now. Play the game the way you want to. For everyone who talked about enjoying being a, quote, toxic killer, end quote, well, guess what? You can keep being toxic if you want. I don't care. You're not making things better for anyone else or yourself, but I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Survivor friends, we killers are going to tunnel and camp. Nothing any of us says or does is going to stop that. You'll notice behavior put in things to discourage tunneling and camping, but never once did they make it a bannable offense. I personally do not prefer to do either, but I will if I need it for the win. I had hang-ups about it when I played Survivor more often, and then it was a pride issue that I wouldn't, quote, resort to that. One day though, it was like a switch flipped in my brain. I realized getting bent out of shape about it was not worth it, whether I was killer or survivor. Speaking of other things that will happen whether we like it or not, there are killers who love memeing around with survivors, who love the occasional farm, and who are pig mains who live for the boops. Personally, I love a Mori photobomb. I love doing them as survivor. It was great as killer in 2v8 when my friend's pyramid head would photobomb my ghost face's Mori. So if you're locked in on winning your match, that doesn't mean you don't have personality. If you're wanting to be silly, it doesn't mean you're not a good killer main. To quote Mama Roo, what other people think about you is none of your business. You're not going to make everyone happy. You don't even like everybody. You may as well just enjoy the game you paid for. That said, I don't like others going out of their way to ruin the game for someone else. I absolutely do not condone wishing self-harm on people in endgame or going into a streamer's chat for the same. Again, I'm not telling you how to live your life, but if you are abusive to people by telling them to do something to harm themselves or shorten their lives, I want nothing to do with you, and I will report it if I see it. If you want more on how I approach endgame chat, go watch part 1. We're going to move on. The very last part, part 6. Remember that it's a game. A game. G-A-M-E, game. There are so many things that aren't worth it over a video game. Here's some examples. A game is not worth wishing harm on someone. It's not worth your mental health. It's not worth taking illegal action against another person. It is not worth risking your life over. It is not worth risking someone else's life over. In less serious things, it's also not worth some mouthy person in endgame living rent-free in your head 2 matches later or longer. It's not worth it to go into someone else's stream to badmouth them or leave nasty comments on their profile. You don't owe them that energy or time. Again, that goes back to item number 1, so I'll address another thing. Someone once commented that a PvP game isn't a game. Well, what is it? Hey Siri, what is Dead by Daylight?
Dead by Daylight is an online asymmetric multiplayer survival horror video game developed and published by Canadian studio Behaviour Interactive.
I'm pretty sure I heard that correctly. I'm pretty sure I heard video game mentioned in there. Didn't you hear it? If there was a medical issue or your house was on fire, I would think you'd stop playing immediately and make sure you and those you care about are safe. Does that put it in perspective? I'm not going to take anyone seriously for getting bent out of shape because they didn't make it to the exit gate or that someone teabagged at a pallet. Because Dead by Daylight is a game, I want to have fun playing it. If I'm not having fun, I'll stop playing. My resilience took a long time to learn, and I work hard to maintain it. If you want that kind of resilience, you'll also have to work hard at it too. And for the record, I have ended a stream because I was not having fun. In addition to me having fun, I want all of you to have fun too. I truly feel if we take that moment to say one nice thing in Endgame, or to not say anything and just move on, to respect that someone plays differently than you, and to understand what is truly bad behavior versus someone doing something you just don't care for, that the community will be better overall. Me personally, I will continue to be spicy in-game and a cinnamon roll after. I want to take a moment to thank everyone who contributed to this series, especially Twins main Sage, who took time to talk to me at length over it. If you really want to see some positive examples on how to enjoy Dead by Daylight and make things better for everybody, go check out their channel. I want to thank my sis, Small Shay, for being a great sounding board as well as a great friend. And I also want to thank my other friends. Y'all have made my life here really awesome, and you also have some fantastic ideas. Now time for me to be shameless. You can find me on Twitch as DarkSakuraTTV. If you want this lovely pig main shirt that my model here is wearing, check out darksakura.com. Please like, subscribe, comment, all the things. Thank you to everyone who stayed through to the end. See you in the fog. Ah!